Alright, welcome back. This is another video for EENG 460, and today we're going to write the simplest assembly language program I can think of. And mainly what we're going to do is we are going to write a program that puts values in some of our registers. Now notice we have R0 through what? R31, so we have 32 registers. Now only some of them are really designed to be written to, in a temporary fashion. So you notice the T registers right here, T0 through T7, those are called temporary registers. And those hold temporary values. You never assume there's anything in there. You just use them like in one line, and then after that you assume the value is no longer good. Now here are the S registers. You have S through 0 through 7. Those are safe temporaries. You can put temporary values in there and kind of assume that they might stick around for a little bit, but not too long. Now the thing to note is I've got 8 temporary registers here, and then I got a couple of more temporary registers, T8 and T9 down here. And then I have 8 save temporary registers prefixed by the S right there. Alright, we're going to write a program. So how do you write a program? Well, I don't seem to have a file new, so there's no file new. So what you're going to have to do is create a notepad file that has an extension of .s. And that's what I've done right here. Now you got to make sure you don't have that .txt on there, otherwise it's going to cause you problems. You have to rename it to a test.s. Okay? So the first thing we want to do is start writing our code. And the first thing is that we can use a comment statement, a demo. All right? And then what we can do is, we can put some information in there. We'll call this file name load immediate. All right? So those are just comments. They don't really affect anything. Now when you really get down to writing your code, what you're going to do is tab over. I'm going to use tab. There's going to be a section for your data. Okay? And then there's going to be a section for your text. All right? And then at the end of all your programs, what we're going to do is we are going to issue this command, load immediate $v0 10, and then I'm going to call syscall. All right, so let's put something here that says exit the program. And there you go. All right, so all your programs are going to look like this. So you might even want to save this. Notice how I've tabbed over. Here's a place for my data. Here's a place for my text, but the text is the actual program. And then down here is where I bail out of the program. I'm going to tell the processor I'm done executing. Don't continue to execute things in memory, right? Because it's just going to execute the program counter and keep going. All right, well, let's see. Do we want to put anything in the data segment? All right, this guy right here is the data segment. Well, not at this stage of the game. All right, but let's put some text into here. And the first command I want to introduce is a sudo command. Actually, you won't find it on your green card. It is a sudo command. So let's load some registers, and what we'll do is we'll say load immediate, and I am going to put a value into T0. Now T0 is a 32-bit register, and I'm going to put 0 in there. Okay, so this command, we can put a comment out here, is called load immediate. Now what I can do here is let's populate all the rest of those guys. There are actually 9 of those, weren't there? So we're going to use a load immediate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And in register 1, I'll put the value of 1. T2, I'll put the value of 2. And register 3, I'll put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just putting a hard-coded number inside a register. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's save the program. Okay? And at this point, once you save it, then you have to load it. All right? So I need to load test.s from my desktop. So let's do that. Let's reinitialize and load file. Let's go to my desktop, and where is this guy? Oh my gosh, I got all kinds of things here. Test.s. We'll open that guy. And now if you go to text, hey, there's your program. There is the program we just typed in. Now, there's two things going on here, right? You have the actual notepad file right here, test.s. And then once you load it into the SPIM simulator, all this stuff appears in the text segment under the text tab. Okay, and look what we've got. We've got load immediate, T0 with 0, load immediate, T1 with 1, load immediate, T2 with 2, load immediate, T3 with 3, and so forth. Now what you're seeing on the right hand side here is your actual stuff in your text file, and this is the line number 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it starts at line number 12, right, because we had all that comment stuff up above. So if I go to here, line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's my first line, line 12 right here. Okay. So yeah, that's at line 12. Now the stuff on the left over here is where this stuff appears in memory. So this first command, load immediate, is appearing in location 0040 quad 0. Then the next command is at 0040 004, 0040 8, 0040 C, 0040 0010. And these are separated by 4 bytes. So really all we're doing is executing this program where we're loading values into the registers. So let's go ahead and do this. If I click the run button here, then, well, first of all, let's look at my registers. Where are all my T registers? Notice all my T registers have values of zeros in them. Okay. Well, let's go back to here and run the program. And if I click, boom, I just ran it. Now let's go back and look at my registers. Notice T0 has 0, T1 has 1, T2 has 2, T3 has 3, T4 has 4, T5 has 5, 6 has 6, T7 has 7, T8 has 8, and T9 has 9. There you go. All right. So we basically just put some values into our register. Okay, now I am going to stop here, and we'll continue on this next time.